So glad you could be with us again. I am joined by Greg Engert, beer director for the Neighborhood Restaurant Group, a food and wine sommelier of the year. The group includes Where We Are, the Mothership, Church Key, Downstairs Birch and Barley. Of course, you've got Iron Gate and DuPont Circle. Greg, it is always good to see you.
You too, Brennan.
What do we have on tap this week?
This week we have a very special beer from one of our very special local DC breweries. In fact, the first of the modern era, DC Brau, which got started back in 2011. Still going strong, still expanding, still growing, and doing amazing beer. So this is, they've been doing this now for a few years around the Pride Parade here in DC that celebrates the LGBTQ community. They produce Pride Pils, which is their DC Brau Pils, relabeled. And this year they did a label contest, and the artist who won is a guy by the name of Alden Leonard. And so that's his amazing artwork that we're looking at here.
Very cool. Nice for the beginning of summer.
Oh yeah. And this is, fast becoming DC Brau. Is one of DC Brau's most biggest sellers. They just keep increasing volume. They've had to push back some of their small batch IPA and hop forward releases just because there's so much demand for Pils. They're sending it out to Sweden now. There's a huge demand for it over there, which is really cool. Yeah. And
I'll tell my family over there to look out for it.
And just like amazing stuff. So this project they do with Washington Blade, the newspaper in town, is amazing because it raises money for local LGBTQ organizations. One's called Smile, which benefits LGBTQ youth in the DC area, and then the other is the Washington Blade Foundation. This year, they produced 28,000 cans of Pride Pils, and they're donating all of the proceeds to those organizations. So it's going to be like 85 barrels worth of beer, and I think close to probably $30,000 raised for them. So amazing work by DC Brau.
Nice job, DC Brau. A lot of our local beer makers make dynamite Pils. This one is like, if you just plunked me down at a beer garden in Germany and gave me a liter mug of this, I would say, yes, I am in Germany. I mean, it's so good. It just seems just to have that, I don't know if the right word, genuine flavor.
Yeah, it does. Exactly. It does. It has lager flavor. It's crisp. It's clean. It has malt notes. It's toasty, a little bit bready. It's got hop bitterness, which I love. You smell that. They use Hallertau Tradition here, which is a newer German varietal, I guess. I mean, it's from the early 90s. That's got floral, herbal, slightly grassy notes in the nose. One of the other things I love about this beer is that it's 4.5% alcohol.
I was just going to talk about that. Crushable as he likes to say.
It could be 5.5. It could be 5.5. It could be 5. But I love that they decided to make it 4.5, sub 5%. You can drink a few more of them this way.
This is the kind of beer that if you're bringing beer over to a barbecue or having people over to your place for a barbecue and you're not sure what everyone will like, most everyone, if not everyone, would enjoy this.
Definitely.
What would you pair it with?
Well, there you go. I mean, I think you bring it over to your party and everyone's going to love it, and it goes with pretty much everything. So this is your, I mean, it's great to see it on so many more bar menus throughout the city. So because it makes sense. It's perfect with wings, right? It's crisp, clean, it washes away heat, gives you some floral bitterness to balance against the heat and spice. Awesome to dig into the richness of burgers or like Reubens. It's phenomenal with, but then amazing too with seafood. I love the way that this kind of clean, noble hop bitterness balances against salt. So think of like raw oysters, clams, mid-Atlantic, obviously blue crabs. All would be fantastic with this beer.
Yes, steamed clams and garlic sauce.
Oh,
I mean, garlic butter. I'd love to have a big bowl right now. Delicious. Greg, thank you as always.
Thank you.
Everyone, please be sure to drink responsibly and bring your thirst next time for another Beer of the Week.